The region of Vietnam was under the Northern domination for a very long period of time. People generally agree that Vietnam has been influenced by what's known as the East Asian cultural sphere, also referred to as the Sinosphere by some. Such a cultural sphere is Confucian culture in most of its parts. When discussing Confucian culture, most people in East Asia think of two key values: filial piety, Hiu, loyalty, Trung Quan. There is a well-known saying in East Asia: it is difficult to fulfill both loyalty and filial piety. Filial piety refers to the principle that children must obey their parents unconditionally. However, we believe that in any pre-modern culture, few would argue that children have the right to oppose their parents. In other words, filial piety is a traditional value in many societies, regardless of ideological conviction. Therefore, we cannot claim that the Vietnamese emphasis on filial piety proves a deep influence of Confucian culture. Loyalty, on the other hand, refers to the conduct that the civil subjects must obey the emperor unconditionally. This is a unique ethic of Confucian culture and explains the reasoning behind the saying, "It is difficult to fulfill both loyalty and filial piety." To put it simply, one may sacrifice his family for the sake of the emperor. As a norm in Confucian culture, the emperor is addressed as the Son of Heaven, representing heaven on earth, akin to the role of theocratic monarch. Hence, the subjects must obey the emperor unconditionally. Having said that, the emperor is the highest authority in settling two types of decision: the interpretations of Confucian classics, political arrangements. To conclude, let us examine the concept of a Confucian bureaucratic system. The continental East Asia has had a vast Confucian bureaucratic system since the Qin dynasty unified a large portion of the continent over 2,000 years ago by eliminating feudal states. Each subsequent regime was able to maintain a large bureaucratic class. Vietnam, on the other hand, for most of its history, did not rely on a large bureaucratic system to govern its people. Instead, it depended on local nobles and tribal leaders while maintaining loyalty to the emperor. This was largely due to the fact that literacy rate was insufficient to support a large bureaucratic class. As a result of history, the society of China is more rigid, but the society of Vietnam is largely lenient. In conclusion, the societies of Vietnam and China differ in their structural development, which sets Vietnam apart from a fully Confucian institutional structure.